This will be a very quick video today, guys. I had my RTX 4090 on my AM4 PC for a bit of testing, so I figured why not check out the Ryzen 5900X and the 7800X 3D on a side-by-side comparison with a built-in benchmark at 4K native and DLSS quality. Let's take a look. We're going to begin with 4K native, and this here's my settings. So scaling mode off, and we're using the Ultra preset. And to no one's surprise, there isn't much of a difference here at all. They're pretty much identical because we're GPU bound. We're running a very graphically demanding game at 4K, Ultra preset. Even with the RTX 4090, there is really no difference between these two CPUs. And I like to make these benchmarks because I want people to see, because a lot of tech channels out there will recommend you buy the fastest CPU, get 120 gigs of RAM and this and that. And you know, that's fine if you want to get the fastest GPU and the fastest CPU, do a new build. But a lot of people have a 5900X or a 5800X, which performs about the same in gaming. So that's kind of why I'm saying this, because I've gotten comments myself when I made video with the 4090, people saying that, you know, my CPU is way too slow. Meanwhile, they have the metrics on the damn screen. You can see that it's GPU bound, for God's sake. So that's why I want to make this so that people can see. That's kind of the goal here. And I have the hardware, so why not? I mean, you can see for yourself that at 4K native ultra settings in this game anyway, and it's been the case. I've tested a lot of games with this same setup, and they've been pretty much the same with these new wave of graphically demanding games, right? So that's kind of why. But yeah, not really much of a performance difference here. We'll check out the results in a second. And this here will be the 5900X results page. And then the 7800X 3D results page. And I also put them side by side. And if you guys want to see, read it, you can pause the video. A funny thing is actually the 5900X score is actually a little higher. That's with a margin of error. You know, it's 4K native. So it's not really a surprise. It could have went either way. Now this here will be 4K DLSS, and this is where I realized that I sold my 4090 a little short when I made the 4090 video of Avatar, because I was using the 5900X. My other PC was dismantled at the time, but as you can see, even with DLSS quality, so essentially running the game at 1440p with a 4090, there isn't a big difference. Yes, the 7800X 3D is a little faster by a few FPS. Nothing crazy. I don't think you would be able to notice if you didn't have the metrics, whether you were using a 5900X or 7800X 3D. Okay? So, because actually I had someone on, when I compared the 6800 XT with the 3080 Ti on my previous video, someone was saying that if I'd used the 7800X 3D, the 6800 XT would have been much faster. Now, that is ridiculous if you know anything about the hardware that I'm using. That doesn't make any sense. That probably would be the case if we were running the game at 1080p with like FSR on balance or something. But no, it wouldn't have mattered. 5900X is a beast of a CPU for anything last gen. Any last gen GPU. No question about it. But the 7800X CD is a really fast CPU. If you were playing esport games, or if I was using the 4090 with a bit older games, it would probably make a lot more of a difference. And it probably has better 1% lows. But as you can see, even with DLSS set to quality in this game, the difference is very small. And then this here will be the results page for the 5900X, 7800X 3D, and then side by side. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little short video. I had kind of fun making this, and I might make a few more. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.